Hello, everyone. It is week 2, day 2 of the LCS with coverage brought to you by Alienware. I'm joined right now by Harry, and we are not at the LCS because some stuff went down. Harry, how did this go down from your angle?
Personally, I was kind of disappointed that we can't play in the stage, but I think playing here.
How did you find out?
Oh, how did I find out? I think it was Rainover that told us. He just came in the room and he said, we're not playing on stage, we're playing here." So, yeah, that's how I found out.
Okay, so sorry, you can continue what you were saying before. It sucks that you can't play on stage, but you were saying.
Yeah. So it sucks that we can't play on stage, but I think in scrims we're very comfortable playing here, and we do very well in scrims, so I think we'll be fine.
Okay, so this might even be to your advantage, it sounds like.
Yeah, it might be a buff.
Yes. Yeah, it must be an interesting set of circumstances for sure. What do you think of the whole situation? Like, obviously, it sucks for you. Do you have any broader thoughts on what it means for teams to all be playing at home or at the office, I guess?
I think I don't know how it affects the other teams, but I think it sucks for the fans, especially because they're probably excited to watch the games, and they pay for the tickets, but it sucks for them. And I think it's a lot less fun if you don't play on stage, and like the nervousness and like the excitement is not there. So I think, yeah.
We got we got triple cameras on us because this is, I guess, being recorded for squad or something. But either way, all right. So you guys are playing here. I'd like to back up a little bit and just talk about you because this is the first time you and I have done an interview. Maybe you can give me a little bit of insight because there's a lot of people who think that you are from Korea and that everybody on this team are Korean players that have moved here and exclusively speak Korean. That is not the case. So why don't you give a little bit of background so that we can correct the record for people?
Yeah, so I started my career in OCE, and the OCE league disbanded, and then we count as NA residents. And I joined TL Academy in 2021, I think. Yeah, and I played for 2 years, and then I got promoted from academy to LCS.
Okay. And what were you doing in OC before?
I played two years of OPL back then, and then that's when like the league disbanded, and then that's when I came over.
What team?
So my first year was on Gravitas, and my second year was Team Order, and that was with Ayla and Spawn.
Gotcha. Okay. So you've had a lot of experience working with Spawn. He came over here. He's been coaching you for a while, but he still does the academy stuff, right? So what has it been like for you saying goodbye to Spawn?
So obviously I'm very thankful for him. We've worked together for 3 years, and he's the one that brought me over here. So I'm always thankful for him, and I think it kind of sucks that we can't keep playing because we did well in academy. But I mean, we're still here together, like on the same team, like a same org, I guess, but not on the same team. So we still talk to each other very often, and yeah, it's nice.
So what was it like when you found out that you were going to be starting on the LCS team? Did you always assume this, or was it a big surprise? What was that conversation and moment like?
So at first, I think it was like a 50-50 chance. They said they might use me, they might not, and they're still like kind of waiting. And I was just kind of waiting as well, and I wasn't really exploring any other options. So my first reaction when I found out I'm playing for the LCS team was it was a pretty surreal experience. I didn't really feel it at first, and even after joining the team, I didn't really feel it. And playing on the LCS is like a big stage, and it's a dream for like any pro player. So I was very excited. Yeah.
Okay, then you guys go 0-2. So that so things did not start off very well. What do you think it is that led to the unfortunate losses in that first week?
I didn't expect us to be like so nervous and like to have nerves like, playing versus FlyQuest. But
Was that what it was?
for me, I think I felt a lot of nerves, especially the first game. Even though I'm a rookie, I felt a lot of pressure because that match was kind of hyped up a lot, and we expected to do very well, and we're planning to win LCS, but it sucks that we won 0-2. But actually, I am thankful that we won 0-2 because it's not a race, it's a marathon, and it's like a relief because I think all of the nerves went away with the losses, and there was a lot of mistakes we made, and I think we're working on that mistakes for the past week, and we actually fixed a lot of those mistakes, and I think that's why we won the IMT series. And I think I'm very confident for the next game too.
How do you think you compare to the other mid laners?
I think if I compare from scrims, I think I'm very confident because we did pretty well versus like every team, and me versus the other mid laners, I think I improved a lot as well. Because we went to the Korean boot camp, and I feel like I learned a lot already, like playing in the first 2 weeks and like scrims, and I think I improved, and I feel like by the end of the season, I'll be one of the top mid laners for sure.
Are there any that you are looking up to right now that you in particular want to beat, or that you're like trying to watch and learn from, or anything?
I think probably like the two imports, which are Vikla and Gori. I think they're getting a lot of hype, especially Vikla. And I think versing Jojopon is always fun as well because we played each other in academy for a bit, and he did really well last year. And also Jensen and Bjergsen, because they were also previous TL millennials when I was in academy, and we got to scrim each other back then as well a few times, and that's always fun. And they're the two biggest millennials in NA, so yeah, I think those five.
Very good. And what are your hopes and expectations for Team Liquid this split? Obviously, a brand new roster. You're just coming into the league, so I don't know if you're like, hey, I'm just looking to make playoffs, or if you're like, no, we're going to win this thing.
I think my minimum expectation is finals. Even if we don't win, I expect us to make finals. And obviously, winning is everyone's goal on our team. And even though if we don't win, but we make finals, I'm pretty sure we still get MSI. So there's that. Yeah. But winning is the main goal.
Yeah. Very good. Anything that you want to say to any of the fans out there?
So thank you to all our fans, our sponsors, and thank you everyone for watching this interview.
I agree. Thank you for watching this interview, and thank you to all our sponsors. In fact, thank you so much to the Alienware Training Facility for hosting us, and Team Liquid for letting us crash their day before they play in a couple hours. So thank you so much for the interview. And for everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things LCS right here on my YouTube channel. Well, I am here at the Alienware Training Facility because of the fact that Riot had some audio issues, and maybe they wouldn't have had audio issues if they were using Alienware. But also thank you to Alienware for having this training facility supporting teams like Team Liquid so that I have a place where I can go do interviews with players whenever Riot stuff goes crazy. So thanks so much for sponsoring this video, Alienware, and we'll catch you next time.